video. You know why? Because somebody commented in a video. They wanted a photo mode. They wanted to be able to take screenshots effectively in game. That's what we're going to be doing in this video. It's a little bit different. That's why I've done it on a Friday, because normally we do series on a Tuesday. So like No Man's Sky, RTS, Sandbox, they were all on a Tuesday. The reason why I've done this on a Friday is because it's like a one-off video. We used to do one-off videos every Friday, but now anyway, we're doing a one-off video, and we're going to be using it on One Man's Live and No Man's Sky. It doesn't really matter what program, what file you're using. It doesn't even matter what program you're using. In fact, you can be using GameMaker 2, GameMaker 1. The only reason why I chose to use 1.4 is, in my mind, it's quicker, and it comes up better on screen, I think. And also, I've already got One Man's Sky already set up pretty much. So it's pretty simple. We've also got some weird things here. It will look a bit different. I've messed around with it since the last episode, but we're going to be just working on a new object. The object is going to be called Object Camera. We're not going to have a sprite, it doesn't matter, it's irrelevant. We're also going to add this into the room, not this one, but this one. Object Camera. Accidentally added 2 there. Okay, Object Camera is now in the room. This room's pretty much pointless. Object Camera, what do we actually want to do in this? To start off with, we're going to go very, very simple. We're just going to have a screenshot. So to do this, we're going to use a handy little function called screen save. It takes it as a PNG. We are then going to go with key press. Let's think what one we're going to use. We can't use S, that's the logical one, so let's just do a random one. Let's do K. Letters. K. Okay, press K key. We're then going to open some code. It's going to be very, very similar to what this is. So effectively all we're going to do is use the function screen save. This just takes in a file name. If we just put in a file name, it would automatically put it in the working directory. That's alright. We're going to make it a little bit more fancy though. We're going to have a folder. Working directory plus. We're going to make a new folder. Let's call it screenshots. Slash screenshot underscore, and then we're going to add the number. So we're going to count up each time. Num. Okay. Well, string num, in fact, just to make sure it always works all the time. We're then going to increment 1, num even. We also need a step event to make sure num actually exists. It's created right at the start. Num equals 0. Okay. It's really simple. That is practically it for taking a screenshot. So this is going to save a screenshot to the working directory in a folder screenshots with the name screenshot underscore that. Also we need to add a png. .png. Plus. So we're then adding a number, random number, so it means we don't overwrite files. So if we now run this, it should in theory work. It won't work when we're in the planet screen. It'll only work when we go onto the actual planet itself. Go on. We get an error, so we'll just delete that. As I say, I've messed around with it since the very last episode, so it is a bit buggy. We just want it to run at the moment. There we go. Okay, it runs. Poorly, but it does run. Okay. So you can see there, if we press K, it should have took a screenshot. Press K again, just to make sure it's not broken. So we should have took 2 screenshots there. So we need to find the working directory. To do this, we're going to make a step event. It doesn't have to be step. We're just going to type in show debug message, string working directory, 2 brackets. That's really simply just going to print out to us where our working directory is, so we can find it. We can find our screenshots. We're also okay. There we go. So app data local. So we're going to go to in this file. We're going to go E users my name app data local, and we're going to find this number here. Now theoretically, if you were to have this as a exe, it wouldn't be this hard to find. It would literally be in the main folder that you've run the exe in. So if you run it in downloads, it'll be in downloads. It's simple as that, really. Okay, so it's going to be in this one and this one. The reason why we're doing this is just so that we can actually check that it is working. Just check all these just to make sure. Alright, I can't see it in there, which means something's gone wrong. Let's just check here, just to make sure we've done everything as said. I think I've put the, not this one. We can get rid of that now as well. Actually, no, we can't. Yeah, screw it, we can. Press K. I think we've put these the wrong way around. These are meant to be that way around, I believe, in the directory. Yeah, they're meant to be that way around. So that should now work, in theory. Anyway, let's run it, let's see. All this is going to do is going to save a screenshot. We open it up, press K again, just for the fun of it. Now if we go refine that, users, my name, app data, local, that one, and then check all these. Can we see it? I can't see it there. Okay, so let's put a little bit of a visual output to this. So let's show the bug message. We're going to do this anyway later, but let's do it now. Saved screenshot 2, and we're going to add this big chunky thing, and close that off. Now in theory this should work. It should output to us where we've saved it exactly, and we should be able to find out where it's gone, where these screenshots have gone, because they must have been taken. Alright, so it says there, I believe we found a problem. Just right there, there's a double slash. That can cause a serious problem. So let's go and solve that. So we don't want a slash there, we want that to be like that. This is just standard troubleshooting, I guess, to do with this. Standard debugging. You could do this yourself if that was all alright. There's still a double slash, but let's give it a go. Let's give it a test and check if it is there. Users, my name, app data, local. That one is then going with that, and we still don't have it. Sometimes as well I like to test it using this, because sometimes it does mess up ever so slightly. I'm not going to use that. We're going to use create application. We're going to put it into GameMaker games, One Man's Life. Okay, we're then going to run it from in there. GameMaker game, where's it going? There. We're then going to find it in that One Man's Life. It should be near the bottom. Is it done? Should be in there. Is that there? There it is, One Man's Life. exe. We've made it, oh no, we've made it as a non-standalone. Let's do it again, but this time make it as a standalone. Okay. Yeah, and then we can run from this, and in theory this should work better. So if this works, we should have the files directly output into here, along with all of our other random bits and bobs from other games. We just got to wait for this to be compressed, and it'll take a while because it's a relatively big thing. But sometimes what I find is basically when you run it within GameMaker, it runs it as it kind of creates a custom folder, especially for it, whenever you run it in the locked aspect. So if you were to, for example, open it one time, it might not save it until the next time. Potentially, sometimes. I'll just bring over this. I can't see any problems in the code itself, so this could take a while, to be honest. There we go. Alright, create finished. Let's find it. One man slide. Let's open it up. Okay, let's go into here. Let's take the screenshot. Take another one just for fun. This should now not do anything. Okay, let's create a folder, just make sure, called screenshots, because it might be that we need the folder there in the first place to actually take the screenshot. So we'll go screenshots. No, I'm still not seeing anything. Let me check that we've actually put it in the room. It's definitely in the room. Press key. Alright, let's just try this one more time and just check. It could just be a little bit glitch, but in theory this should work. This is practically identical to this. So let's just read through this to make sure. Okay, let's just check that we've looked in the right place, because it does say there that it is under your game name, which is apparently not there. Whole display region. Okay, can't see anything different there, which is really weird. Let's just try, and let's just try and save it. Try and save it to a set location, so one that already exists. So let's just save it to pictures, I guess. Just gonna go with E. Users, my name, pictures. Okay, let's give that a go, I guess. Alright, it's not allowed it. Error. Not allowed. Allowing saving. Doesn't like the file name. Oh, how about we just save it to the working directory? Yeah, let's just try that. Okay, let's give that a go. Yeah, if this doesn't work, I mean, you've got the code there. I believe that should work. I believe it's probably just my end that's not working. So we're going to go into E users, my name, updater, local, and it should be hanging around in one of these folders. Got some empty folders, which is weird. Got the exe in there. No, I don't think the screenshots are in there, despite showing up as being taken. So as I say, I don't quite know what's going on there. The code is exactly right. This is the code that you need to take the screenshot. That will work in most situations. It just, in this case, something must have conflicted and it must just not have worked. But that's how you make a camera mode, guys. If you like this video, remember to like, subscribe, always do what you guys want to do, and I will talk to you in the next one.